Module 5, Measuring Success. Our last module before summarizing is our measurement piece. We start this module with a real fun story. We make the audience go to the gaming website and answer a simple question. How did you get here today? They can choose between a train, a car, bicycle, etc. After that, we ask one person in the crowd, so what did you choose? And let's say that this person says car. We don't stop there, but we keep hassling this person. Wait, so I'm guessing you didn't wake up and find yourself in the car, right? You had to do something before that. We're trying to make this person realize that they had to walk to the car. And then we go again. And I'm guessing that also after getting out of the car, you didn't end up here in the office, right? At this point, we're trying to make the person realize that they took the elevator to get to the training. Now, I would turn to the whole audience and ask, who took the elevator as their last means of transportation? It's safe to assume that the whole room will raise their hands. And then I declare. Now, if I'm the mayor of New York, and I'm doing this type of survey, asking you this question, I might end up investing all of the city transportation money in elevators. You can use this slide to make it funny and official. Just update your picture. It's cute, right? This is where the penny should drop and why last click doesn't make sense. This is a good time to show also the audience, through the facilitator website, how they distribute it in terms of getting to the office. By the way, if your office is on the first floor, feel free to use pavements in your story instead of elevators. The story ends with explaining the importance of attribution. After participants understand the why, we want to focus on the how. You'll see that we must again divide content between search and display, simply because they have different measurement solutions. For search, the focus will be use data-driven attribution, known as DDA, if you're eligible. For DDA, I would like to emphasize this slide. It shows such a great explanation of how DDA assigns credit to each one of the specific funnel. Please make sure to spend time reading and understanding the speaker notes of this slide. In case advertisers are not eligible for DDA, we're helping them choose between other attribution models. All three middle models could work, but we usually recommend a client who's focused on growth to go with position-based model, because it would give more credit to the first click. And when I'm expanding to new audiences, I care about the first step that brought me the user. If the advertiser is more conservative growth-oriented, they might care more about the end of the funnel and should use time decay model. Now, what about display? In display, we differentiate between advertisers who measure conversions in analytics versus advertisers who measure in AdWords. If you use AdWords for measurement, you might want to think about view-through conversions. Now pay attention, since this is a bit of a sensitive topic. We don't want to tell everyone to start using view-through conversions. What we want to do is make them aware of the fact that other platforms are using view-through conversions by default when counting conversions. In these cases, where they compare results with other platforms, they should take view-through conversion into account, and even add another custom column to the interface that calculates conversions plus view-through conversions. In case you're measuring display with Google Analytics, we should again choose an attribution model. The last exercise is meant to show how to look at the model comparison tool in Google Analytics. Participants will have a working sheet in their workbooks that looks like this, like the model comparison tool view in Google Analytics. This is best when done in couples, and they will have to answer these questions. Number 1, which is the best channel when it comes to last click model? Number 2, which channels are underestimated by last click model? And number 3, when looking at time decay model, for which channel should we increase budgets? The goal of this is to make them understand how this report looks and what it actually means. You can read the solutions in the speaker notes.